Well, good evening, citizens. It's me, Kevin C. Here at the old... Oh, I'm wearing my geek shirt. Hold on a second. I actually have to take that off. What a fun and unauspicious start today. Hold on one moment. I gotta take my shirt off. Can't be advertising things. All right, that's better. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but the game didn't disappear when I switched the camera on and off. Because I did some stuff today, although we got to be careful, I might crash. Streamlabs crashed on me twice while setting some stuff up, so we'll see. I got a Stream Deck, and I also got 64 gigs of RAM. So I added a bunch of RAM, and it's got the fancy RGB stuff going on and getting all glittery and weird. And so I got this, I got some Corsair. And yeah, it's doing this rain thing. Got it all matchy-matchy because I don't have Corsair fans, so I can't do anything with that. So of course now, I'm going to have to get a cooler and some fans and probably a new motherboard at some point. I'm going to probably build a computer one day when I can afford to. Buy parts here and there. But anyway, as always, I do hope whatever time of day it is for you and whatever it is you might be doing as you're catching this, I hope it's going good. All right, we're going to be hanging out again with the Badger, the Will, the Man, the Myth, the Legend, Shogun and Commander Sonak, welcome, by the way. You've never seen Star Citizen. It's pretty neat. It's, Will says it's a, although I don't have a way to switch out and get my Discord thing going yet, so RGB makes it run better. I know. I wanted a little bit of fanciness to my computer, And I can shut it off if I don't want it, but it's nice to have. It adds a little... at first I was like, maybe not. And then I'm like, you know what? It's nice to have the option, and if I feel like, doing something with it, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. All right, I am going to have to, unfortunately, do the whole Alt-Tab thingy, but I got a Stream Deck, so I'm going to try and get this working. And figure out, I got most everything going. I've got my BRB, my ending, switch to this bit, turn my camera off and on. So we're getting a little bit better here, but too much. Thank you, Mixel. I don't know what you mean as I go and stare at my computer. But here, hold on, I can show you. Look at that. How much of my mess do you see? Here, hold on. Can't have you seen too much of my mess there. No, hold on. All kinds of technical difficulties tonight. There we go. How much mess is there? That's just my recliner. We'll get some sort of fancy background at some point, but your PC looks like Vegas. I saw a PC today with the Gundam. It was a Gundam case. It was like metal and glass, and crazy. It's like a $300 case. Hey, Steve. I know. Well, you never know. Hey, Max of Luck, what's going on? Well, we had some. We had a little bit of startup issues. But that always happens when I add new stuff. So, got my Stream Deck here. Whoa, baby. Yeah. fun toys. But you know what? I had to kind of rationalize it because I couldn't afford it. But I'm like, I'm tired of like, if I have to go to the camera, I got to alt, and then you know, it goes to the camera, alt tab and back and forth. And I was like, this is so much easier. So if I want to get some, you know, get a little privacy, I got to pick my nose or something. You know, I got something in my teeth maybe. But now I can just do that without having to alt tab over, click off the scene, blah, blah, blah. I can even, if you don't want to hear some music right now, but we can. All right, so we're doing all right here. We do have to alt tab though, because I haven't figured out how to get, like to switch over to a thing. So give me a minute. As I do the thing I don't want to be doing, but we have to do it anyway. Let's get Will in here. I'm going to join his chat. And I think I've managed to join his chat, but we'll see. I have. Holy mackerel. Hey, something worked right. It could be better. I'm afraid that Streamlabs may crash this evening. But I think it was because I was doing, which is weird because I just added a bunch of new RAM. Yeah. So, and then I got the Stream Deck. So I was trying to do stuff with the Stream Deck, and I think it was just getting crazy for some reason. So I restarted, and hopefully we'll be fine. But hold on, let me get rid of the music for a minute. See, that's what I dig on. Unfortunately, it doesn't pause it. I don't know if I got to go on YouTube and watch a bunch of videos and see how to make this Stream Deck work better for me. But at least I can, you know, move around a little bit better with like turning the camera on and off, turning the music on and off. Yeah. Just the little one. 369. No, 15. Yeah, it does. Like, hey, I want some nip nip. Goodbye. So currently using Streamlabs music because it's copyright free. And like a pause, yeah. So, right. Well, I added it as a source, so I can at least mute it without having to switch over, which is nice. And now that it's a source, I can adjust the main volume so that hopefully it's not, you know, I can balance it out a little bit easier than having to like turn the slider on the popped out app of the Streamlabs music, then, you know, do, you know, another adjustment and this, that, and the other. You know, it's like, okay, adjust it here where it should be. Well, I do have Stream Beats on Spotify, but I've gotten copyright strikes with that though. I am paying for Spotify. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I looked at another one. Okay. Can't hear Will? Alright, I do have to alt tab them. Oh.
He makes, and then use VLC Player, and then there's a plug-in for VLC Player for Stream Deck. And you can pause, play,
oh, that's right. There's plugins too. I got to learn about that. There's so much. There's always so much. How about now? I think you can hear him now. I think I had this.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
can you hear me now? But yeah, so I'm up to 64 gigs of RAM, which is nice. And that's nerve-wracking the first time you do it because you're afraid you're gonna like break something or, you know what I mean? And I didn't like the first one because the way the fan is over it's gonna get, the cooling fan over the chip, the CPU.
Right, it comes close to the memory.
Yeah, I'm like trying to like wedge it in. I'm like, oh come on, don't break anything, don't break anything. But
the biggest thing is just knowing like that it's seated all the way.
Yeah, everything clicked. I heard the 2 clicks.
You did 2 sticks, so you should be in like slot.
No,
slot
4
4.
unfortunately.
Oh, you did 4.
Well, yeah, because we didn't have the 2. We didn't have the 2s, and these were on sale for like $102. So
Yep,
for the
and you're better off as long as you got them all matching at the same time. You got a better chance of them being all out of the same batch and running together smoother than if you bought like 2 sticks of 16 and came back and got 2 sticks of 16 later on.
right.
Or if you tried to match what was already in the machine. Like as much as you can match it, a lot of times there's still functionality issues. So you always want to try to get your RAM together all at the same time, same manufacturer, you know what I mean? So that way it all comes from the same batch, kind of. You got a better chance anyway.
Yeah. I hear there can be issues with that. I just freaked out because I was like, oh fork, I didn't check the speed, and then I realized I was okay.
Most likely it's set to automatic right now, so.
Well, because it's like,
running.
because mine was at like 53 hertz, and this is, 5,300 hertz. This is at 6,000, so it should be fine. It said, like the people I talk to at work who do this stuff for a living were like, yeah, you just want to either match it or go, faster.
Yeah, no. But like in your BIOS in the computer, it's
I didn't
likely set to auto now. So it's just going to auto detect and run.
Right, I didn't
accordingly.
I didn't enable XMP.
Yeah, that's fine. You're better off not. It usually causes instability issues.
Okay.
Because XMP, what it's trying to do is like overclock your memory when it thinks you need to have your memory overclocked. And a lot of games that when that happens, it'll freak the game out and it'll cause crashes and shit like that. So you're better off leaving it off.
All right. Yeah, and that's actually what my friend at work said. She's like, and especially because with the Asus board, she's like, for some reason.
I love my Asus boards, but yeah, they get funky with it.
Yeah, so she was like, yeah, don't do it. I was like, okay.
No, you're better off just getting the speed that you want, setting it up, getting enough memory, and just letting it do its thing. Like, anymore, like, I find I used to overclock all my machines. I used to have everything, overvolted and just trying to get as much out of it as I can, trying to buy the cheapest thing you can to, crank it up to the highest amount you can. And just fry stuff sooner. It causes it to burn up faster. It's just, let it do its thing,
Yeah. It's nice though that, it kind of makes I know that's kind of an aesthetic thing, but it kind of makes a computer seem more full, finished. It's not as dead spaced. It's odd. I know it does nothing, but I've increased the RAM, which is a good thing.
I look at it as it's more things that go wrong.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'd rather have one stick of 64 than 2 sticks of 16 but it is what it is. But I don't.
Wow.
I always try to minimize as much as I can.
I did load in a lot quicker.
So when you went to go and start, it still gave you the error with
No.
Streamlabs?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't remember the area.
Streamlabs is going to crash.
Oh, because when I was messing around trying to get a Stream Deck going, because you have to have it up and running in order to, sync your stuff, I guess. It crashed on me, but we'll see what happens. I'm hoping for the best. And now I got to remember all the keys.
Did you start the Stream Deck did you start the Stream Deck program after you already had Streamlabs running?
I don't remember, to be honest with you, because I was trying to figure it all out on the fly. So
normally, like, if you would have plugged Stream Deck in and you didn't restart your computer, then it might have caused problems. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I don't know if you've done that since you plugged it in.
I've restarted, yeah.
Yeah, so that most likely took care of it. If you just plugged it in and then started trying to make it happen, most likely it wanted to restart to set drivers and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it might have caused the problem.
My origin story? No, I've been kind of booking around a little bit with it already. I'm gonna kill the music right now. Man, that's so nice. I don't gotta alt tab, go over, pause, go back, alt tab again. Oh, what a joy. I am ecstatic. Well, we could probably turn the system up. I gotta figure out. I should have got the Stream Deck with the dials on it, because I think then I could have gone with.
I was kind of hoping you went there, but that's a lot more than what you know, like what you got was what, like $70. The one with the dial is 200.
Yeah.
It would have. That would have synced with everything that you have going on right now with the
like
the audio program that you have going on.
Yep.
You could basically sync.
Well, I could return
levels
this.
to the knobs and stuff.
I can return this, and then.
Yeah, I mean, up to you. I mean,
Get the other one.
Normally, if your audio levels are set, you should be fine.
Yeah.
The only thing I think we need to possibly, well, no, because you play PlayStation, so you have to do screen capture, or you have to do screen capture, not like window capture. I was gonna tell you, like, the one thing you might want to do, like, is set your input, like your source input for your video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To a screen capture instead of a video capture, or I mean a window capture. And then when you alt tab out, people don't follow you. People continue to see the game. You know what I mean? But when you play PlayStation and stuff like that, the way it's coming in, you can't do that.
Well, I can actually. I think I can, because it mentioned that I could record from and go into the Elgato. So I think it has some Elgato control, which I got to do some research on it. You know, I did a tiny bit.
It's more about how Streamlabs perceives what it can see.
Okay.
And how your input comes in, you know, and so because your source is coming in and your computer is basically selecting, it's like selecting like the AB audio switch on the back of a TV for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And so it's capturing whatever you're putting up on your screen, and that's really the only way it can capture your consoles. But when you're playing like a video game on the PC, you can essentially tell it to grab a window itself and not the screen. And so when you alt tab out, it doesn't follow you. But I don't think you can. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that while you're trying to grab consoles because of how Streamlabs perceives the input.
Gotcha. Why does it look better? Am I just gonna?
Are you standing next to me?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a little bug helmet. I see you.
Yeah. I don't see your name though.
Yeah, because they're not in a group. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm working on that.
I just joined your server.
Okay.
There we go.
I mean, it could just be loading the textures a little bit quicker because, like, it doesn't have. It can basically load them into memory. You know what I mean? So it can call them up faster instead of having to constantly pull them up because you didn't have enough memory. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of why things might look better. Kind of like when you go in No Man's Sky and you land on a planet and all the bushes look like Play-Doh for a minute.
Right.
It's because you have to pull, like, the game knows what it's supposed to be, but like the higher shaders and textures, it has to sometimes pull down. Okay. And so while it's looking like Play-Doh, it's pulling down those textures, and you happen to turn and come back, and then all of a sudden it looks good again. You're like, huh? Like, that's what's happening.
Gotcha.
All right. So, more flying lessons. You want to try to do a mission?
Is there something we can do together?
All of them are multiplayer,
Multiplayer?
co-op,
Okay.
whatever you want.
Maxie, is that any better? I turned them up, but I'm at like 80%. I could go a little bit higher.
Hopefully I'm not breaking up or doing anything silly. Where are you
No.
turning me up in Discord, or are you turning me up in the audio program?
In my audio program, in Wavelength.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you've never played with it in Discord, so I'm sure I'm at 100% in Discord.
No, I actually lowered you at one point because you were really loud at one point.
So
Hold on.
now, see, you're causing distortion in my mic to other people because you got me low in Discord, and then you're trying to boost me.
Boost you in,
the
yeah.
audio program.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can't fix that.
I was wondering about that because I know when I listened back on your stream, my mic sounded like ass, and I could never understand exactly why.
I just got to find out where
Just if you right-click on my name, it'll give you a slider bar right
there
there.
we go. Where are you? It says I'm in voice already, but hold on. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I was in the wrong spot. All right, say something now.
Something now.
How's that, Maxie?
Hopefully I'm sounding a little bit better too.
Yeah, actually, that's much better. Okay. Then we're back in business.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because, like, I watched back one of your streams one time. I was like, man, my mic sounds like ass on his stream. Like, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, it should sound pretty good. And then I was wondering whether you had done that at some point, like whether you had turned me down in Discord and then you were boosting me back up in the audio program, which was causing distortion or, you know, like crackle in the background and whatnot.
All right. Loud and clear, Maxie?
Nice.
All right, good. Before we get rolling here, looks like we got another player standing next to us. It'd be kind of cool if, what's his name was still on here.
And then he disappeared.
Oh, then
He heard you talking about him.
Oh, did he?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just,
I'm like, wait a minute. Did he? I hope not. All right,
I wasn't talking in game.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's weird. All of a sudden, you're on my left. See, now I can do this. Pow. All right, I need this
You
little
just trying to
minute.
talk in game?
No. I was
okay.
turning my camera
Is
out
there-
for a second.
Oh, just hitting the button going, pow.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to say something in game. I was like, should I have heard that?
Give me
I
one
know you
second
don't use
here.
push to talk in Discord. So.
No, not yet. No, I just that would be annoying. It's like using a
Oh,
walkie-talkie.
that's all I use.
Oh, really?
No, that's all I use. Yep.
Interesting.
That's really all any streamer ever, like,
Oh, so you're not constantly...
so when I go to talk to my stream, you don't have to listen to me talk to my stream.
Gosh.
I can communicate with my stream, I can answer questions of my stream, and you don't have to be involved in that. You know what I mean? When I want to talk to you or talk to your stream, then I can key up and I can talk to you.
See all these things I'm learning?
You've never had that ability or option because you've always played console, so you're
Right.
just used to open mic. But most PC players normally prefer you to be push to talk. Because
Gotcha.
again, like any background noise that's happening on your end, I don't have to be involved in. I don't have to hear a dog barking or you know what I mean? Like unless you key up and it happens
me
to
yelling
happen
at
while
you.
you're talking. Yeah, or someone comes in and asks you a question. You know, like everybody in voice
Where'd
chat
you
doesn't
put
have
the
to be
body in the shovel?
Hey man, where'd you put the bomb, man? Dave's not here,
Dave's not here, man. I haven't seen that in forever.
GT's constantly quoting that movie.
Man, I saw those so long ago when they came out.
Yep.
All right. Calling my ship. What are we doing? Yeah, what should we do? How do we do a dual mission, or how do we go about?
There is no like so. There's only a couple missions that you can't share.
Okay.
It's normally like certificate jobs. So like I was saying, the delivery mission one, that first one you did, you wouldn't have been able to have shared it because it was your certificate.
Okay.
If we went and did like your first bounty missions to get you like your certificates for that,
Yeah.
most of the time you can't share them because it's you getting certified. And if I do the kill for you, then you're not really certifying yourself.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you get certified and all the different things, and you pick up other missions, then they're shareable. I can share anything with you, even if you're not certified in a particular class.
Okay.
So again, like if you wanted to do bounties, I can pick up unlimited bounties because I pretty much have them all unlocked. If you wanted to do like mercenary missions where, so like right now, let's do this. If you go in,
well, hold on. What's a mercenary mission
I'm
entail?
gonna show you.
What's it entail?
It entails like going down to a planet and doing various things. You could be going in. Sorry, I had a cough. Could be going and clearing a cave of NPCs. You could be going and clearing like an underground bunker of NPCs. You could be going and doing like the various different things. But it's easier if you just click F1.
Yeah,
and
I'm
go
already
into the
there.
contracts
Yeah.
manager.
I'm at tracker, training permit certificate, suspect apprehension certification.
So that's in bounty, right?
Bounty hunter, yeah.
Yeah. So the suspect apprehension certificate,
Yeah.
that's a player. That's an actual real player. So you see how the name has an underscore on it? Did you get two different names
Yes.
down at the very bottom? You know, to the far right, it's, you know, one is suspect, tyrant, merchant. That's a real player, right? If you go up, what other ones do you have on this?
Oh, wait a minute. Why did I click on that? What happened? I didn't want to take it.
You can abandon it. You hit accept offer.
I don't know. No, I guess not.
You can open the window and it gives you a definition of what the job is.
All right, so here's the one I did. Oh, here we go. Call to arms abandoned.
Yeah. Oh, if you go in the accepted tab at the top, it'll show you if you accepted anything. Yep, and then it just popped back up.
Where is it?
Oh no, a different one showed up. Never mind.
Personal, general, bounty hunter.
Yep.
Oh, culinary, welcome. So accepted. No contracts available. Select a contract.
So under general bounty hunter, what do you have listed in there?
Well, I used to have two. Now I've got tracker training permit.
That's the one we want.
Okay.
So that's the one that's going to be like an NPC. You're going to go and have to shoot down an NPC essentially. You're going to basically have to do dogfighting. I want to say that you can't share that mission, but it's not that I can't follow you and help you shoot it down.
Okay, so how do I accept it?
So once you open it, down in the lower right-hand corner, if you read it all,
Oh,
it should
okay,
say
fee
accept
100.
offer.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
You
so
have
then
to
it would
pay
say,
for this one because you have to show that you're willing to go and do it, and you know that you can do it. So you have to pay for the bounty before you can get rewarded for it.
must apprehend a
if you-
BLRT ranked criminal by the name of Kenji Kuch. Deacon, that's seen in there. Hurston Weapons Testing Site above area. Okay.
All right. So once it's accepted, it should have showed up in your accepted list. Like it should have automatically pushed you over. So if you go back to general, go to the mercenary tab.
Yep.
Click on the one that says call to arms.
Yep.
And accept that one as well. Again, whenever you join the game, you want to accept this call to arms, and then you just want to untrack it.
Okay, so now I want to untrack that?
You don't have to because you've already clicked an initial mission.
Okay.
The first one that you started is going to automatically start the track. When you complete that one, this one, the call to arms might trigger, but it shouldn't.
Okay.
But what happens again if you have call to arms running in the background, essentially, If you kill any other guys in red, you're gonna get paid $500.
Oh, okay.
So
So
you got to make sure that they come up red and not blue. You know, or
All right.
white.
Okay, so I can clear this out, or just close out.
You can just close it.
Yeah. Okay. So now calling my ship.
Yep.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Once you call up your ship, let me know. I'm gonna have you go back in there and see whether you can share it or not.
Okay. Hangar 3.
I got my own ship. I'm just gonna follow you.
Oh. Wrong one. Hold on, let me get my fingers here. Gotta get back in a keyboard motion. What did I say? Hangar 3?
I believe so.
Yeah.
If you ever need to look, kind of turn around, then you'll see your ship highlighted
Oh,
with
yeah.
the hangar number.
I forgot about that.
I'm right next door at hangar 4, so. But before you get in your ship, hit F1 again, go into the accepted, look up that job again, and down towards the bottom where you initially accepted it, see if there's a share button.
Tracker training permit? Bounty
In
hunter?
your accepted tabs.
In the bounty hunter one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
there's a share.
Okay, hit the share button. Cool. Now I have the job as well.
Oh, it doesn't stay lit. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. So at this point, like, I can help you. I can see the same contract. You'll still get awarded for it, though. Even if I shoot down the guy, you'll get awarded for it. But I can help now. Kenji. Oh, I thought it said Clutch Deacon.
Yeah, it does. It says Kenji Clutch Deacon.
Kutch.
Oh, Kutch.
There's no L.
Oh.
There's no L.
No, not Clutch. Yeah, it's Kutch.
I know, but I thought it said Clutch.
Oh, Clutch. Oh, that would
would
be
have
cool.
been a badass name.
Yeah,
man.
right? Kenji Clutch Deacon.
You know, like every job he does is Clutch.
Clutch, yeah. It's been a few days since I've been flying, so.
Yeah, no, you're good. I have to go out and hit a pad to repair my ship or refuel because it's just sometimes if you park it with it not being fueled, it can be like it won't want to fuel you. You know what I mean? Like when you first jump in the game. So sometimes you have to visit another part of the station.
Launch complete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Gear up.
Alright, I'm refueling, rearming. I'll be available in just a second. Here we go. You already bust now. There you are.
Yep.
All right, so you'll just want to, like, you'll see that square with the little arrow.
Oh,
Kind
you know
of
what I
pointing you in
forgot
the
to do?
direction.
Hold on.
Line up on the target, go into B, and quantum jump.
Yeah, just a second.
There you go.
I forgot to close my hatch.
Oops. I should have. Oh, what did you grab? The Cutlass Black?
Yeah, I just forgot to close it on the way. I've done that before too. I'll remember. I'll start
so
remembering.
When you go into quantum jump, it'll automatically close.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, same thing with like landing gear.
What happens if I jump out?
Jump out of what?
My ship. Like if I walk out and walk off the
You'll
hatch.
see your ship go bye-bye.
Oh, really?
Well, it's not moving. You'll just float around your ship. And
Do I have an EVA?
all around?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? So if I
Every
have
suit, every jumpsuit has EVA. Like, there's no jetpack. There's none of that. Like, you just, as long as you have a jumpsuit on, that means you can go out in space.
Okay. What's it?
Well, undersuit. Sorry.
Oh, an undersuit. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so
there's
now
no
I
like
should probably-
special armor or anything you gotta do.
Okay.
Now, if your ship is moving and you do that, yes, you're gonna watch your ship disappear into the distance.
Yeah, but if you crank it down, you can kind of do an
If you're sitting
inspection.
still, then you
Yeah.
can move all around your ship outside.
I'll have to try that.
You can go from one ship to another ship, and
Spooling complete and blast off.
so when you first get here, it's going to tell you probably the guy is 800 something kilometers away. Well, this is a moon, so that's automatically going to put you on the other side of the moon, you know. So now you got to go around the moon to get to the guy. I'll wait until you get here. Oh, did you already get here?
Yeah.
So you'll see a
Target's
possible
location.
point. It says OM5, and then you might see a base that's kind of near him. That's called HDMS. What's that? Lathan. You can't like lock directly onto him most times. Oh, actually,
Okay.
this job you can. Cool.
I'm getting it obstructed.
Yeah. Okay. So you can't. So go if you see the OM5 that's just off the side of the planet
Down.
at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I got it.
Attention.
So lock onto that, hit that. That'll
Oh,
bring you around
I'm
the
being
planet.
scanned.
Please halt your vehicle and stand by.
Then stay still for a minute. You had a guy come up. You are currently being scanned. Please bring your vehicle to a
Yep.
halt. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yep, just let him scan your ship. He'll come back and be like, "All right, you're all clear. You're free to go." And then you just rail your quantum.
Okay.
Okay. I think.
It should have been like a little video pop up again, or you might have heard him just say something again at the end. Like,
I think he was like, okay.
Yep. Then you should be good. You'll know in a minute.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
He won't follow
Nah,
you, but
yeah.
you'll see that where that like little satellite looking symbol is in the top left hand corner. Or I mean top right hand corner. That will have a little target symbol next to it with like a blinking section. There's 5 sections I think all the way around, so you know you can get tier 5 criminal status.
Okay. So I'd rather not get criminal status.
You're gonna have it happen. There ain't no getting away from it. All right, now you should be able to lock onto the target, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in the asteroid belt. He's not on the planet. He's on an asteroid belt.
So what does that mean I gotta do?
You just lock onto him and go out there. It's just, he's not on the planet.
Am I supposed to shoot him down?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. The dogfight.
Oh, alright.
So eventually, it's going to become that you actually can apprehend him, put him in a, like in another ship, and bring him someplace to, you know, go to jail or whatever. Right now, to detain him is to just shoot him down and kill him. Even if it was on foot and like you had to go and get him in a cave or something like that, the object is to just shoot him.
Yeah, this isn't No Man's Sky.
Did you just run right into a
I did.
asteroid? Yeah, no, you can't fly through asteroids, bud.
Yeah.
They're solid.
No, I realize that.
How fucked up is your ship?
Oh, it's blown up.
Oh, you blew up?
Yeah.
Are you alive?
I'm disbanded with party. And in a gown.
No. Oh, okay, there you go. Your name is still showing here. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
no. It is what it is.
No, I know. It is what it is. You'll learn.
Yep. Exactly.
So, you're going to have to reclaim your ship. And then now you'll be able to EVA out here and grab all your stuff. You're good. Yeah, I didn't warn you about that, huh?
That's all right. I should have known better.
Weird. So his name is Kenji Kutch Deacon. Ow, son. The nickname that comes up when you actually target him is totally different.
Attention, emergency staff. Got an accident inbound. It's a pretty big one, so team stand by.
Alright, so now I gotta go and
Nurse to med station.
claim my ship again.
Yeah.
Why should healthcare be a hassle? Recently ranked fifth in patient wait times. Choose convenience. Choose KeltoRx.
Attention. As of now, Doc 2 is off limits. Dr. Bolin, you're needed in recovery.
Oh no, it's okay. Oh, I'm here. More disappointed in myself than anything.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yep, claim. File a
Your
claim.
insurance claim has been sent.
All right.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Paul, what's going on if I didn't say hi already? Yeah, definitely not NMS, where you're like, oh yeah, I bumped into an asteroid, no big deal.
No.
No, here it's gonna kill you. All right, I'm gonna take a minute here, and I'm
Nope,
gonna.
you're good. You already got awarded the contract. It should have popped up in your screen.
I don't know if it did or didn't. What happened?
I shot down the guy for you. So.
Yeah, I died, culinary. Yeah. It was tragic. There were bits of asteroid and me everywhere. I don't know what to
So
say.
if you look out, do you see like a red X? If you look out in space, off the space station, just kind of like look around.
No, I see you.
Yeah. once you get out of the space station, we'll see if you can find it. It should be showing you a red X. It should be showing you a death marker, essentially.
Live long and prosper. Thank you, Shogun. All right, I'm going to take a minute here as we wait for our ship to be built, delivered. You can do the countdown timer here. See how long we got here.
Welcome.
Yeah, just don't stay on that screen. You'll get bumped off eventually. It'll time you out.
All right. All right, we got a few minutes here. All right, I'm going to take a second, stretch out. It was a long day at work. Oof. Get a little bit of beverage and whatnot. We got a few minutes before we can fly again. Only this time we're going to be smarter.
Over by the window.
All right, sorry about that. I had a work-related phone thing.
You good? I'm just hanging out by the window.
All right, I got some cat just kneeling here by me.
Yeah, you get a lot of weird people like that.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Still got 5 minutes as I hang out here in my underwear.
Please visit us again.
Is there a chair I can sit in somewhere?
Yeah, by the window.
This game definitely has some niceness to it. No, Maxie. I can't do those anymore. I'm way too old. My lungs would come out of my nostrils. I remember back in...
Gravity hits?
No, he just said bong, but I was about to bring up gravity. Yeah, see, you're clicking against the station and not blowing up. Every little thing I touch, I explode.
Oh, no, I barely brushed the station.
Like I touch something and my ship just blows up.
Oh, no. You're not
I was
realizing
flying.
the speed at which you're traveling.
Yeah.
I mean, you went into it probably 1,100 kilometers a second.
Oh, geez. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like I got to get used to not only all the controls and remember, but I think I'm doing all right with that. I'm kind of getting a little familiar with it. I'm walking around the space station and everything, you know, I kind of know where I'm going. landing in a city area, I'm kind of getting the idea. Just look for the little chevrons. That's just find those.
Yeah, so once you get used to it, like I said, you'll start to learn what you're looking for and where to go. Most of the planets, it's pretty simple as far as like how to get to the landing pads. Some of them are harder to find.
My ship's made of TNT Max. Yes, it is. C4.
Yeah, I went to go and do something, and I was using my mouse, and I wasn't holding like the look key or whatever, you know, and so it turned my ship. Even though I'm using dual sticks, it's still I can use my keyboard at the same time too.
Damn. That's a lot of stuff to think about.
Well, I'm not using both. It's just when I get out of my ship, I'm not using my sticks. I'm using my mouse and keyboard, you know.
Right.
And it's just I'm using my sticks for flying. But if I'm doing a short flight, I can just use my keyboard and mouse still. You know, it's which one I grab. I can technically set up my sticks so I could do everything with my sticks, like running around and doing it. It's just no.
Now, I got to get a freaking desk. This is the worst desk. I mean, everything fits for the most part, except I can't use any, audio if I want to do something without headphones on, like listen to music or blah, blah, blah. Although, if I want to listen to music, I'll listen to what's behind me. That way.
Please visit us again.
Hold on. You can't see it because my big fat head's in the way. There it is, behind me. That's what I listen to music on. All right, let's try and get our ship, please.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
1 minute
system.
33 seconds. Gotcha.
Please visit us again.
All right, we'll walk around.
If we go to do regular missions, you don't have any ammo currently, do you?
In what, my sidearm?
You know how many clips you have in your gun? You just bought a gun. Did you ever buy ammo when you bought that gun?
Yeah, I bought ammo. I bought suppressor.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't. Oh, now I'm being scanned. So again, if you're looking around, you don't see a red X anywhere.
Not at the moment, no. Oh yes, I do actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need to get you there, and then we can get you to EVA and grab all your stuff.
Sweet. I guess I'm trying EVA. Unplanned and planned.
What we'll want you to do while we're waiting for your ship, here's something you can do. Go over to the yellow elevators over by the medical area. So the elevators that bring you up to the Galleria and the cargo center and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Turn there. And then to your left. So take those elevators to the cargo center. And up in the cargo center, you're going to see like the sales terminals. Like as you go up into the cargo center and go into like the main big area and go to like your 1 o'clock as you come into that big open area, and you'll see some terminals off to the side. Buy a multi-tool and a tractor beam.
Not in here. Not in the big area. Where?
No. Back up. Wait. Not into that. Not in that section.
Over here on the other side.
So when you first come out of the elevators, you come up into like the open area. Go back to that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here.
Keep going.
I'm starting as if I just came up the stairs. Get an alien multi-tool.
All right, so go slightly, towards that direction. Yeah, I'm working a little bit behind you. So
Yeah, I'm just.
to your right. Yeah,
Hold
do
on,
that.
I'm watching
where
mine.
it says the services, whatever services back there. Oh yeah,
Cargo
Right here.
services. Okay.
Yep. Yep. When you come into that room to your 1 o'clock, there's going to be 2 terminals like up towards the wall.
Yep, I see him.
Yep. Go into again. It's like personal weapons. I think is still listed, even though it's not a weapon. Might be under attachments or anything like that. But you're looking for a multi-tool.
Undersuits, miscellaneous personal weapons. Okay.
Yep.
And personal weapons. Yep, multi-tool.
And then you should also see a true tractor beam attachment.
Yep.
Just buy those 2 things.
Okay.
And then once you buy them, go in inventory and just double click on the multi-tool, and then double click on the tractor beam, and it'll automatically add it to the multi-tool and put it on your belt. So when you get to where you're going to go and get your body back, you'll need that tractor beam to drag the body like over to your ship, essentially. EVA, there's no way of being able to grab the body and drag it back with you.
Okay.
And don't forget to put your helmet on.
I was just thinking that. Like, I should probably put my helmet on. I suppose I could buy an outfit. Nah.
You're gonna get your armor and everything that you
Yeah.
lost back.
So this is like No Man's Sky on that aspect. All
To a
right.
point. Like
Yeah,
I said,
you gotta
sometimes
fly
your stuff
back
is
out.
gonna glitch into something and you're never gonna get it
Get
back.
it back. Yeah.
But-
All right, so now I'm just going back to my ship, correct?
Yep. Now it should be ready to be picked up by now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was 1:30 at one point.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 2. All right.
Please visit
Oh, someone just slammed into the space station.
Wasn't me. I
No,
swear.
it was possibly security. So, like when they're scanning you, you can move, kind of.
Actually,
you
I
can
get
like,
it.
like you can barrel roll in place, and they'll barrel roll with you. And so, if you're sitting in the right spot, you can get them to like barrel roll into the space station and explode. After they scan you, they'll normally like follow you around for a little bit while you're flying around the space station. So if they scan you before you go to land, they'll follow you over to the hangar, and if you do certain maneuvers by the hangar, again, they'll slam into the space station and blow up. So you most likely won't be able to directly lock onto the point. Because again, it's just a death marker. You'll have to pretty much do the exact same thing we did last time. And then I'm gonna have to show you a trick in order to get it to stop where you need to be stopped.
All right.
Hello and welcome aboard your drink interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
You are clear to launch.
over there admiring your ship again?
No. Something funky.
What's up?
There we go.
Your systems are online.
Ah. Oh.
Something's funky.
Alright, so you just want to like lock onto the nearest thing that's anywhere near that X. You know what I mean? So
Thank you.
if it's a particular moon, then you'll want to lock onto that moon, and then we'll go from that moon over to, you know, wherever. And just let me know where you're going so I can go with you.
I'm just trying to find that X.
Sometimes it will disappear and reappear. If you need to, you can go into your contract manager and go into history, and it'll show you, like, it'll tell you where he was located near. You know, it should say whatever moon.
Like if I bring up the B, hit the B, does that do anything?
B is your quantum drive.
Yeah, the quantum
that's-
drive, thank you. No, it's not going to highlight anything for me.
It's only going to highlight the nearest planet to the X. If your X isn't currently showing, so let's see. Here's the guy you were going after. You needed to go to.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's is that it? That's a really bright chevron.
No, your
No,
your
that's
death
not it.
marker is a little red X.
Yeah, little red X is what I thought. I don't see it.
And the testing site above Ariel. So you're going to Ariel. You're going to Ariel. Here you go. I'll go there and then you can just lock on me. Or just bring up your F2.
Yeah, I just did.
And double click on the little, you know, the icon is showing you where you're at, and then zoom in and look for the moon that says Ariel instead of waypoint for that.
Where the heck am I? Oh, here. Oh, okay. How do I get that?
Yeah, I'm already on my way there.
This is not easy. This is some doing.
Quantum drive is now off.
I'm basically almost where you died, so I should be close to your X. If you just want to keep looking for me,
Yeah, I see it.
you should be able to quantum directly to me and lock onto me directly.
Is now off. Drive is now off.
Right, I still don't see my X. mean, I died right by that big asteroid right there. Alright, tell me I lost all my stuff.
Is that sometimes it'll disappear and you just got to move around, then it'll pop back up, and then you just have to kind of like lock on to how far away, you know, in the direction, and kind of just slowly move in that direction. I can't see your death marker, so I will not be able to help you there.
I wonder if...
Oh, there he is. I thought you smashed into a pretty small one, but
No, I think it was that big one right there.
oh, I think I found. Oh, this is you. No, that doesn't look. Where were you flying? Your Cuddy Black?
Yep.
The only other thing you try doing is hitting your tab key, and sometimes you'll see a marker come up for like a little box kind of show up. It's hard to explain. When you see it, you'll know. You'll be like, oh. But I'm not seeing one. The only thing I would suggest is possibly you're still out way over here. You're nowhere even near where you blew up.
I thought it was like right here.
You're like not even in the asteroid belt. At least you're not showing you're in the asteroid belt to me. You're like way outside of it.
I didn't make it that far in.
Yeah, I know, but you weren't, like, you're not even in it yet. Just kind of pan around and kind of look and see again if you can see that red X, and just...
Wait a minute. No, that's the corner of my screen there. I see bits and pieces of spinning stuff.
Well, because this is an exploded mining facility that was on a... It was a satellite that got hit with like an asteroid or whatever, so it's debris of both a satellite and a meteorite kind of thing, you know? That's why there's all these asteroids. Or, yeah, whatever. The mining satellite on the asteroids, but yeah, it's all blown up.
Landing gear down.
Oh, I did do it up. I knew it. Alright. I was like, did I? I gotta get used to the colorations and what's going on here. Alright. I'm gonna F4 it and see if that helps at all.
It kind of should show it on your... Oh, F4. No, you can't see your marker. It's an
Okay.
F4. You have no HUD. Your only HUD is when you're in first person.
In first person, alright. Wow, this is not.
Normally, it's not hiding this much. Like normally, like you should be able to see it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Like I said, sometimes when you're maneuvering, it'll go away, and then when you get back close to it, it'll come back up. Like, not always, but yeah. Sometimes they just go away and they don't come back. But you should see it under F2. If you go in the map, it should be showing you. But it's not gonna. There's nothing that you can like click on.
Wait. I got it. I think there was something that showed up and then it disappeared. It was kind of like an X. Is there like something that I'm looking for to pick up?
It'll wind up being all in a little box, or your body will just be floating there. It depends on whether the ship fully blew up or whether it like soft death.
Yeah, see that keeps showing up. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, damn it. And then it disappeared.
I'll have to look on your stream. Hold on.
It's not really a red X though, but it. Yeah, right there.
Watching your stream to see if I see it pop up. You just keep heading off in a direction out of the asteroid belt to me.
And then I'm gonna, I am, but I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go and head away from it, and then it'll pop back in, and you'll see it. And you just have to kind of look at the distance, and eventually you'll learn like how far certain things are. And just start moving in that direction, but it should pop up again. Like worst case, if you're heading at it, it'll go away, and as you get close, it pops back up again. But it should be showing it to you all the time, unless you cleared it. But I'm just kind of watching your stream and see if I see it pop up in the view.
Oh wait, I got it. I got it. 504 kilometers away.
All right, so make sure your
That's
speed's
a
really
freaking
slow.
tiny ass X. Are
Yes.
you kidding me? Holy mackerel!
You're a small little person in a very big ship. You're not realizing sizes.
I know, this is crazy. It's like, all right, this is real.
So
I gotta
just make sure you're going really, really, really slow, because you're not that far away from it, and just slowly, creep up on it. Because you'll fly right past it if you're not paying attention. But when it gets to be within like 500 meters, pretty much come to a stop and just slowly tap your key to like slowly, inch up on your guy. And then from there, you'll shut down your ship and EVA out. And then go grab your stuff. Let me know when you're on it, and I'll come over to you and kind of give you a hand.
See, that's what was tripping me up. That thing right there.
Oh, you might have actually. Did you see yourself physically hit an asteroid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my body landed on it.
Because there is potential to hit invisible asteroids that don't render properly. Just so you know. .55 kilometers. You're all the way on the planet surface.
I know. Do you see that? Is that what I'm looking for, though? The X with the arrow underneath it?
Yeah. Your ship went. I don't know why, because it was way out of the atmosphere.
Your guess is as good as mine. My ship is maxed out at the moment, unless I hit shift. Kilometers.
Yeah, normally, like, if you're in atmosphere, you get shot down in atmosphere, your ship will go all the way down to the planet. I don't know why it didn't stay just floating up by the asteroids, like why it came all the way down to the planet surface, but...
Far away is it still for you?
377 kilometers.
That's on the other side of the planet. And let's see. Go down, but I want to say that's on the other side for some reason. So there might be another asteroid belt on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm almost at the surface, and if I'm in front of you, then...
You're 19, 20 kilometers. Yeah, so you're right. It's on the other side. All right, so what do I got to do? Look for something?
Yeah, just look for an OM point or something that's... Here, hold on. I'll bounce around.
What do we got here? Magda.
You want to look for anything that's OM.
OM, okay.
OM points are always what surround the planet or a moon.
OM.
And so using those, you can go and get yourself around the planet.
Okay. Alright, so there's our Magda. Alright, I don't see any.
So they're going to be a diamond. It's a square, but it's
Blue
in
or
a diamond
red?
shape.
Oh, I got one.
Blue.
OM3. Oh, OM3 is
Yep.
blocked. That one's blocked.
Just pan around the surface, kind of, and you'll eventually see different ones like OM3, OM1, OM.
Yeah, I got OM1 obstructed.
Don't be looking through the planet. Be looking like out around the surface. If it's right on the edge of the surface, then just use your spacebar key to make yourself go in an up position, or again just turn 90 degrees of the planet and fly higher up. You might still be in atmosphere. That's why it's telling you stuff is obstructed.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at an OM point. I'm sitting at OM3.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be still in the atmosphere. Alright, I see an OM5, but that's, yeah. I suppose if I just go there.
No, it doesn't matter. You just gotta jump from one to the other. So from OM5, like, you just keep following them around until you get to the side of the planet you need to be on. If you can see me, I'm sitting at I think I'm on OM3 right now.
too far.
What did you lock onto?
I thought I locked onto something, but there are two that were very close to one another. That's okay.
No, it's that if it pulled you away from the planet, then you got a better chance of going back at it. You know what I mean? Again, you just want to look for the closest point to that red X because you can't directly log onto your death marker.
Quantum drive is now off.
Is that going to be the same thing where you will?
I'm at an OM point, so if you want to jump directly to me to get back to the planet, you can. I'm
Just
out of the
wondering where you
atmosphere.
are here.
You're 111 kilometers away from it.
Oh, so I'm actually probably right where I need to be.
You're really far away from the planet, it looks like, but how far does it say to your red X?
516 kilometer.
No, you're
No,
more
so
towards
I'm
me.
on the other. Jeez Louise.
You haven't gotten around the planet. You went away from the planet. You never went around the planet. You know what I mean? So just quantum jump to me directly. You're either gonna lock onto a point that says OM3 or you're gonna lock onto me.
I got an OM6. That should work.
If you can go to OM6, then you can go to OM6.
Is now off.
Alright, now I see what we got going on here.
Now you should be around or close to around the planet from where you need to be.
500 kilometers, but I see a red circle within a circle in my X. I don't know.
It's
if I
just
can-
because you happen to be in line with a planet in your X. I'm like right next to you. I'm coming over to you anyway. So you have a marker that's on top of your red X?
Yeah, I have a like what looks like a planet and a moon symbol.
Okay. Is it allowing? And if you fly towards that, it's going to be going towards your X, right?
Yeah,
How far away is your X?
475 kilometer.
All right. So here's a trick you can do, but you got to kind of be a little bit quick about it.
Okay.
If you lock onto the moon or the planet, whichever one, it doesn't matter which one, as long as it's taking you in the direction of your red X. You want to lock on, you want to quantum jump and be watching that meter, you know, like to your red X as it's going by or as it's coming up. And when it gets within like 100 kilometers or like 200 kilometers or less, hit your U button and shut down your ship.
Are we ready for this sort of maneuver? All
Either
right.
that or you're gonna take forever to fly to it,
All right. So I'm
you
gonna.
know, like manually.
All right. So I'm gonna quantum jump. Keep an eye on the meter.
Yep, it's gonna come
Whoa,
up
whoa,
quick.
whoa, whoa, whoa! What did it do?
Is now on.
What happened? Oh, it's taking me somewhere.
Yeah, you're quantum jumping to a moon or a planet. You have to stop it short. You know what I mean? Like that's why you're shutting down your engines. If you went too far, you can again lock back at me and try to do the same thing in the reverse
But
direction.
I don't know
you know
if
what
it's.
I mean?
Oh, what the hell?
Quantum drive is now off.
No, that makes no sense. What the hell?
Oh, it pulled you around the planet.
Yeah, it did.
Why would it have done that?
Wow, this is.
I'm half tempted to just go and buy you all new gear and not deal with it because you didn't
No,
have
I have
anything too spectacular.
Yeah, I have some
I
loot.
mean, you can try to get it, but this is like
Well, it's
where
getting
you
kind of a
have
little
to
bit-
learn to kind of like not
No?
care about things. I know,
Yeah,
but I'm just
yeah.
saying, like certain times you're gonna always want to go back and try to get your stuff because you might have had something on you that you really want.
Right.
Like there's certain guns in the game that you can't buy. The only way of getting them is to like watching what you're doing. You're heading towards the planet.
Not now. I shouldn't be anyway.
No, not now. Now you're going back out in space now. Again, you ever wanna
watch the stream
where you
and-
just hit
yeah.
your tab key, and if you see everything turn green, you know, like or that bluish color, you're heading into the planet. If it doesn't just go out in the line and keep staying in a line, you know, then yeah, you're heading towards something. Oh, you went. Yeah, you went around the planet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have your death marker, and then I would be able to just go right to it and have you quantum to me directly, but I can't see your death markers. And I don't even know where you went to at this point. Yeah, you're on the other side of the planet to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I saw it whipping down. I should have cut my engines back down. Should have went with my instincts, but it's all right. I'm gonna
Like I
live.
said, if you were heading out into space, if you were pointed at the planet and doing that, then it should have pulled you around the planet to the side that your whatchamacallit was possibly on. But I don't know what you locked onto originally. If it pulled you around the planet the way I saw it, it pulled you to the other side of the planet. Now, as to whether that's the side that had your death marker, I don't know. You have to look at the distance again.
Yeah.
The moon isn't very big. You know, it's only a couple 100 kilometers wide. So if it's showing you anything more than 200 kilometers away, and you're looking at the planet, it's you know what I mean. It's going to be on the other side.
Right. Hey, John, Barty. It's interesting. You know, it's a lot of difference than one playing on a console. Two, you know,
I'll be right
it's
back.
considerably more realistic in terms of the mechanics and speeds and things of that nature. It is pretty cool. The graphics are pretty amazing. There's like
The only thing you have to remember is that this is a sim game,
Yeah.
not an arcade
it's not
game.
an arcade. Yeah, exactly. That's what the realism factor. I have to actually think as if I'm in space, not like just flying a plane around an environment. So it becomes considerably more difficult, but I like a challenge. So we'll see what happens. And obviously we do have No Man's
So
Sky
normally-
at this point is like building for me. It's a great great form of artistic expression. But I do enjoy the other parts of it too. Go ahead, sorry, Bob.
I farted what I was gonna say because I took a bite of my burrito. So normally if you die, you're gonna die like on a planet surface somewhere, and it isn't this complicated. Because you
know.
can literally, like, you're gonna die at a bunker, or you're gonna die at an outpost, or you're gonna die somewhere that you can normally lock near or get close to, and then get to it. Because again, it's on the planet. The issue is sometimes when you die on a planet, depending on how it happens, sometimes your body goes like into the planet, and there is no
Yeah.
getting your stuff back.
All right, you know what? I'm done looking for it. I don't care.
Yeah, like I was saying, this
I
is where
don't
you
care.
gotta learn. Like, I was hoping to just get you to EVA and grab your stuff and kind of learn all that. But
Yeah.
again,
I mean, I might as
most
well
of the
just
time you
EVA
die-
at this point, just to do it. Yeah, but
most of the time, it was just more of like getting you collect your guy and learning how to do all that. But again, most of the time, if you know you die in space and doing something like that, you just have to learn to be like, nope, not gonna worry about it. And you just have to detach yourself from whatever you had,
Right.
and know to just either go to the store and buy new stuff, or again go and do a mission and collect some stuff. So what we're gonna do is to take care of this. We're gonna go do a mission so you can collect some new armor and some new guns without having to buy it. So
Sweet.
if you go, I will share a mission with you in just a second. So give me a minute.
See, I keep getting that reference right there, that little X-y thing, and I don't. That throws you.
The red X is you. If you want to, you can clear
Well,
it.
no, it's. What we got going on here? Is that in my contracts?
There's nothing you can ping to get you there. Like, there's no way of doing that.
No, nothing.
No.
All right.
The only thing you get is that little red X. And again, you can't warp to it. You can't do anything like that. You have to just have to know how to get to it. Give me a minute. We're going to do a low-end bunker mission. So in your screen in a minute, at the where you're seeing all those like little blue notifications coming up, you're going to see one come up. And just hit accept, because I'm going to share one with you. So you should have just seen something come up, so you can just hit the left bracket and should accept it. And you should see a bunch more notifications coming up, like, oh, you got to go do this, you got to go do this.
Should clear all hostiles.
But that should now give you a marker for HDSF Milrand. That's 52,000 kilometers, something like that. You want to head to that base.
Yeah, you're not just like Johnny Pilot here, ace fighter pilot right off the bat. This is a learning curve. If you haven't,
it's a learning curve beyond all learning curves.
If you've never done like
especially if
any
you've never
flight
done
sim,
PC games.
Did I say hi to Brian B? Or if I missed anybody, thanks for stopping in. This game takes a lot of takes some focus. I'm sure after a little while, like any other game or anything else, some time and some practice and a little effort, it will become slightly
It takes
better.
most people a week or two before they're like, and that's a week or two of consistent gameplay before they're
I've
normally
had
feeling somewhat comfortable.
probably maybe 12 hours, maybe 15. I would say at this.
You've got maybe 12 hours out of it at best. You've played 3 times, I think.
Yeah, 3
each
times
time
at
for
3
like
hours.
6 to 8 hours.
Yeah. All right, so now we just be over to that.
Yep. You normally have to go to the planet it's on first, because again, we're going back to closer to where we were originally.
Everest Harbor.
You can start there.
Yeah, because it's kind of it's hard to. They're both kind of smushed into each other.
Yep. Nope. Either the planet or the satellite, or I mean the space station. And then once you get there, then you should be able to lock onto the base itself. Depending on where you go, it might have to pull you around the planet.
Yep. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to.
But it looks like it is. It looks like it is a nighttime landing. So
Your systems are online.
There's Will.
if you want, you can either lock on to me or the OM point. But if you're on the other side of the planet, I would suggest locking on to OM points.
Quantum drive is now on.
What?
Quantum drive
Okay.
is now off.
Hey, yeah, actually, building. I've been using mods, so that's been fun and different and a new challenge. Jeez Louise. Like, all these things are so congested, it's hard to get it.
I'm 2,000 meters from
Yeah,
the
I
place we're
see.
trying to go.
Yeah. You better not bring me around the planet and do something weird and funky on me again. Come on. Dip. Dodge. Duck. Dive. Dodge.
What's this?
I'm just making sure I'm not going around the planet like we did on the last run here, and it looks like it's taking me where I kind of want to be. I'm hoping. It seems to be.
Quantum drive is now off.
I see you.
I'm pretty much at the place where we're going.
Are you on a planet?
Yes.
Is that a planet in front of me?
Again, if you want to know, hit tab. If you see the beam just go out and stay in a flat line, there's nothing in front of you. If it shows all, blue or green,
yeah,
then you're heading the other way.
yeah. It's a nighttime landing. I'm like, hold on there, buddy. Shouldn't have to lock onto you at this point, should I?
If you've already gone around the planet, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
How far away am I?
It's hard to tell because I've got another
The
two
base
things.
too. Yeah.
I've got
okay.
HDST and I got a red icon around that. You're like
That's where we're
21.5.
going. The base and me are pretty much the same target,
Okay.
but the numbers are probably conjoining, so they're hard to read.
Exit atmosphere. Oops. There we go. That's better.
I got out of my shit. You are 11.2 kilometers away, so as long as you're heading towards me and the number is getting smaller, you're coming towards the planet.
Yeah.
You'll definitely want to start slowing down.
Yeah, I just
So
noticed
you
it
get
came
to
into
be like-
it just came into meters. I saw. Yeah.
If you're getting to be like 5,000 meters, anything like that, you want to crank down to like half speed. And as you come down to be like 3,000, 2,000, like bringing your speed further and further down.
Am I right, John? Yeah, it'll be a while before we come in hot.
You're still 8,000. You're a good distance. So, I mean, you could be at least like 500 or so kilometer, like where it says 500, 600. You could be up in that range right now. That's still semi-hot. Like, you don't want to smash into a planet at 500 kilometers a second.
Yeah.
Just take your sweet time. Night landings are never smooth. Just make sure you keep hitting that tab button so you can see if you're coming in at a raked angle, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to smash into the ground, like, definitely slow down. You're at
Yep,
1500
yep.
Yep, you just fly along the surface until you get over where I'm at. It looks like you're pretty low.
Mm-hmm. No, I see. The lights are
your
working.
lights on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So like I said, if you wanted to, you could kind of, because the light points out and you can't see when you're flying straight because the ground, you know, so you got to kind of learn to do a combination of forward and you know, like your up button at the same time while pointed at the ground, so you're kind of flying like a helicopter, you know, like pointed down but flying forward. Some ships have better lights than others. Some you can turn on that light and it ain't gonna make a shit of a difference. You're never gonna see the ground. Like I said, I have a drop ship. It's a drop ship. It's made for dropping people off into, like, you know, a fight, and it has no headlights. It's literally like you can turn them on, and until you're 5 feet and almost smashing into the ground, that's when you see, you know, ground. Oh, the ground. Bam. What the hell?
Landing gear up.
I thought I had him down. Right.
Landing gear down.
Again, just shut down the ship. Don't leave it running.
Yeah. I gotta start remembering all that crap.
Again, if there's a windstorm and you leave your ship running with the engines on, it will actually make your ship like kind of float, and it'll just start flying
Really?
across the planet on its own. Yeah.
Your systems are offline.
You out of here, Brian.
You always just have to remember either hitting U or I before getting out of your ship.
Well, thank you, Brian. Good to see you all. Yeah, no, I just shut everything down. And now, speaking of shutting everything down, I am going to shut myself down for a minute because I need to regain my adrenaline to a normal level. So we're going to hold on for just a moment. Heart's beating, palpitations. Gonna make sure I'm all right here. No, right arm's still doing good. All right, I do need a minute though. We're gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch out, take a little breather. It's dark. Do I have my
Don't
helmet
forget
on?
T for torch.
Yep, T for torch, L for lights. I remember that. And
If you need to, this surface, you should be able to go for a short, like a good distance without your helmet if you had to.
right, but I'm pretty sure I have it.
I didn't want to say you put it on.
Yeah. Yep. Does that have battery life or anything?
The only thing you gotta really worry about that is if you were running across the surface of the planet for a long period of time, you could run low on oxygen. And like how you have that little medic pen,
Yeah.
there's one for oxygen.
Okay. Little O2 hits.
Yep.
Oof. All right. Give me a moment. I'm going to get up and grab some more of my tea. Get a little bit of a, you know, what we got going on here. So I'm going to, now that I don't have to do all the alt tab, and I can be like, I'll be right back.
Just hit a button.
Oh, I love just hitting that button. It's nice.
So I was going to tell you, even without the Stream Deck, you can have hotkeys, and you can do it via hotkey. So like you could have made it so if you hit Control Alt and like Z or something, it would have done the same thing.
Yeah, but this
That's
is
really
this
all the
is
Stream
this
Deck
is
is
shiny.
doing.
This is shiny, and I can
Oh, I've
push
got
things.
one in front of me, bud. I've got a 15-button one in front of me. Like, I'm not saying I'm no different.
Yeah, I might actually
But,
even save up for the other one so I can do my my audio.
And between it wouldn't hurt to keep both of them. Because
Yeah.
you could have one do all your audio and then one do all your scene switching. There's
Yeah,
multiple
true.
pages to it, so like even though it's 15 keys, you have
2
unlimited
pages
amount
per.
of pages.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. So, thanks. Hang in there, folks. We'll be 2 minutes and 15 seconds. All right. Got my iced tea. I'm doing good. That's gonna happen for a minute. All right. So now, what are we gonna go do? We gotta go do something.
Yeah, we're killing NPCs.
Oh, so now I gotta remember how to draw my weapon.
Right now, you don't have a weapon.
Oh yeah, I have nothing.
I gotta kill some guys, and then you can
And
grab
then I
their
gotta
gun and
get
their
their
armor.
stuff. So I gotta just hang tight for a minute.
Just come over where I'm at.
All right, give me one moment. It's like starting a new character in No Man's Sky. You know, there's always somebody there. What do you need? Oh yeah, hold on. I got a ton of facium. Can you get in my ship?
Can I get in your ship? Yes, I can get in your ship because again, we're in a team.
In a team, yeah.
Just make sure you close your door. Always
Always
close your door.
Always close your door.
Like again, you get out to go to 7-Eleven. Do you like get out, leave your door open, and go inside?
No, I do
grab
not.
your soda. You leave your keys in it. You
No,
know, while
I
you're
do
doing all
not.
that, you know, exactly. Just remember to always close your door, just like getting out the mall.
There needs to
man.
be a beep beep noise, like you know when you're locking a car. Boop boop.
I wish there was a key fob, but there isn't.
Oh, I know, right? What? No key fob? It's the future. What are you talking about?
You should be seen on your screen at the end toward the top. Assist in defending site. Hostiles remaining 7 out of 10. Correct.
Clear all hostiles.
Yes.
Assist in defending site. And 91% on my hydration.
So as you're running over here, there's gonna be like parts of ships laying all over the ground. Try not to come in contact with them or like run or like onto them or anything like that. 'Cause,
Why?
man, sometimes depending on how they're sitting on the ground, they could be clipping through the ground, and you
Oh, and I
running
could
near them
clip
creates a
me
black
into
hole,
it?
and you clip through the ground.
All right. You left the channel. Drake Cutlass Black action pants came in.
This means you left your ship.
All right.
When you get in your ship, you're joining another group channel inside the game.
Okay.
So I can have a chat with you via text via in that group. I can have a separate conversation via in-game chat in just that group. And then again, anybody that's in that ship that's in the group is also in that chat group inside the ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you leave the ship, you're leaving that chat group, you know, that chat, and that's all it's telling you. All right. Come on up here. So eventually these are going to be bigger and more elaborate and all that, but right now they're pretty generic. We're going to click on the lower level here. And just give me a minute, hang out the elevator, and I'll kill the couple guys, and then we'll collect up their stuff and get you some new stuff.
I'll stay
They
crouched.
shouldn't. Well, no, they won't even come over
Hey,
this way.
Zach.
So actually, if you wanted to, there's a red box right here over to the left as you come off the elevator. You can check that out. It's right over there. Then there's another one right over here by the steps to the left as well.
Ooh. We got weapons already. I'll take
Oh, no,
that.
no, no, no. I got bugged. God damn it, these guns are still bugged.
All right, where do I put this?
What? Is it a weapon?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I
Just
want.
double click on it. It'll automatically attach to you.
I don't like the look of that, but we'll. What is this? Mod grenade launcher magazine? I don't think I have a mod grenade launcher.
You don't have a grenade launcher yet.
Yeah. frag pistol, sure, why not? Oh, one or the other. Okay, I got you. What's that? 4x. Size 2. That's ballistic. That's a size. Yeah, why not?
All right, you got a gun now?
I do.
All right, so you should be able to hit F2 if it was a rifle in any type. And you should pull it out.
F2?
I mean 2. Just 2.
Yeah, 2, right? Yeah. F2 is my star map. Ooh, look at that.
Do not shoot the guys that have yellow.
Do not shoot the guys that have yellow?
Yes, they're guards. You
How
wanna
do I
shoot the guys
switch
that
my
have-
weapons?
Did you have more than one?
Yeah.
Then just hit 2 again.
Only.
You only have one weapon because you don't have. Oh no, you do have some kind of armor backpack on, but you only have one gun unless you picked up
I
a
picked
pistol.
up a pistol.
Oh, then pistols are 1.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And then again, if you hold 2, it'll bring up a radio menu if you keep holding it.
Found us some target practice.
So there's 2 floors. The first floor is now clear. Oh, you're behind me. So if you want more armor, like if you like a particular armor that one of these dead guys is wearing, if you right click on him, or if you look at them, it'll show you like a list as your F, you know, if you hit the F button.
Yeah, I got
The
it.
very bottom one will be loot. It'll pull you in your inventory, and you can again double click on stuff, either add it to yourself or you can drag it over to your inventory. Alright, there's one target left. I'm just gonna let him kind of do his thing and walk around, so that way we can kind of. Oh, never mind. The guard just shot him. We basically have 15 minutes of loot whatever we want down here. Whether it's more of those red boxes. If once you get done dealing with him, if you come over to where I am, I'll show you one of the other loot boxes to your right. And keep crouching.
Where's it up here?
I'm right here. I'm right behind you, dude. Turn around 180. Right
Yeah.
here.
Where am I?
Follow me.
Yeah. Oh, I
Follow
see.
me.
We're looking at somebody else.
See on top of this like forklift looking thing? There's
Yeah.
a green
Oh,
box.
there it is. Yeah.
So that's a style of loot box.
I want that, right? I don't care about that. I see you.
So yeah, you can loot individual guys. So if you right click on like the picture of their core armor or their legs, you can choose open and it'll drop down a secondary subcategory. You know what I mean? And you can see if they have like stuff in their pockets, so to say. It's like, yeah, it looks like he grabbed some leg armor. He got the core, chest core.
Actually, I want to grab this helmet right here, but I can't seem to.
Depending on how much space you have, because you don't have a
Well,
backpack.
no, it's telling me to remove my helmet.
So you can pull your helmet off and put that helmet on.
Yeah, but I'm not getting that. Oh, here it is, right here.
Below your guy is a big hand. If you drag it onto that hand, it'll dump it on the ground.
Thank you. I remember.
Again, you don't have any space. You have to drop it on the ground.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I didn't. I was looking at your stream to see what you were doing and then looked over and saw it was on the ground. It's pretty much the helmet that you lost, but it's got some purple accents on it instead. And you got an NPC ramming into it. So from there, you should just be able to double click on his helmet and it should just automatically go on you. Like while you're in the loot screen, you know?
Yeah.
There you go. And you did grab the good sniper rifle. You grabbed the P6, which is the best sniper rifle in the game, so. Yeah, that bad boy. You can carry 2 guns at once. You should be able to. Well, you should be able to pick up a second. If you look at the
second
gun
primary
on the ground, yeah, you can have 2 primaries.
Okay. Well, what's this here? Oh,
That's
that's
your
in
helmet
a
you
case.
just
All right,
dropped
that I
on the
just
ground.
dropped, yeah. And I don't want that.
So right now there's no more enemy, so you can just hold R and put that gun away. I don't have to worry about you accidentally shooting the guard.
Yeah. Leave area. You will be trespassing in 10.
No, your nose has been buried in looting. We have 15 minutes to loot the building. So again, if you follow me upstairs, there's more stuff that you
Go
can.
ahead. Where are you?
I'm behind you again.
Yep, I see you.
I was standing right next to you and you ran away from me.
All right, I'm good.
So most of these have a similar layout. They're not all identical. So here's another loot box right here. See it on the ground?
Yeah.
So most of those gray ones are almost always going to have the same stuff in them. They're going to have a medical gun. If you don't have a medical gun, you can click on a med gun. If you double click on it, it'll also attach to your side. So if you have armor on, you should be able to hold a med gun and a utility gun at the same time.
No, it's not. Let me do that.
Some armor can and some armor can't.
All right.
But yeah, if there was a medical gun in there, it should have been a white-looking gun.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, if you double-clicked on it and it didn't like go on to you, then
yeah,
you can't hold
going
it
on to me. Yeah,
right. Don't worry about it then.
I am fully laden at the moment.
Yep. Just so you know the layout of the building. Again, they're a little bit different. Again, there's like a red box up here that has ammo and guns and stuff.
They can drop stuff, so.
Yeah, you can change out. If you see a different gun, you're like, oh, I like that. Like, you can change out different stuff. But like I said, the one rifle you currently have is the best sniper rifle. So.
I don't have a shotgun, so I don't need this. Why are you not dropping?
There's one more over here by the under the bench that has some stuff. They're all over the place. More or less, again, you'd come down here, you would have killed 10 guys. There's other ones that you have to kill different, like you'll have to kill like 3 waves of 6 and then a wave of 8. You know, there's different missions that entail different amounts, but this one was a simple one. It was kill 10 guys.
Kill 10 guys. Okay.
But yeah, now you got armor again. You got more guns. Like I said, you should be able to pick up
I
a
don't
second
like my
primary.
style at the moment.
Oh, what, the armor?
Yeah, how much?
Yeah, these guys don't have the best looking armor.
We got
but
7
it's armor.
minutes.
Yep. I was gonna say, start thinking about get back up to the surface and
Yeah.
flying out.
Well, where the hell did you go?
Shouldn't take you 7 minutes to get out of here, but at the same time,
I'm kind of an idiot, so it might.
what? You only got to get 2,000 meters away, and then you're clear. But you might come into one, and it's going to be, you might come in like through this little entrance right here, and you might be on the upper floor. Other ones, you might come in, you're going to be on the lower floor. The overall layout of them isn't the same, but they all have the same rooms. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So like how you went in that one back room that looked like a server room?
Yeah. You out here, Maxie?
That's the server room.
45 minutes. Oh.
They all might have that, but it might be in a different location inside the bunker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a huge layout. You have the time.
Yeah, like you can easily clear these things. It's just once you kill the last guy, it only gives you 15 minutes to get out.
What is canopy?
That's where your ship is. It normally will tell you your ship, but
What's
because
ramp
it's with
access? Is that my ship?
Yeah, ramp access is yours. The canopy one is mine.
It's all doubled up. It's weird. And I shut the door. Y'all saw me do that.
Like, do you see that big ass gun I was carrying around when we were leaving? That's a rail gun. The only way you can get them is to do these types of missions or a mission in general. You can't get them in a store, so you can only find them in those red loot boxes.
All right.
But if you're at an outpost, you're not going to find any weapons. You're only ever going to find like multi-tools and stuff like that. But when you're in bunkers, red boxes always have weapons.
Okay.
But
Gotta admit, this is pretty.
That big gun I had, you can shoot down a spaceship with it.
Oh, jeez. This is pretty intense in terms of, it's very, very different from No Man's Sky, that's for sure. Might even turn the brightness up just a hair. So if I do escape and options, I'm guessing graphics, put our brightness up to, I'll do that. That's a little better. All right. So now what are we doing?
So again, you just want to get away from the planet, so then that way you're not in that restricted area. If you can see me, you might be able to quantum to me. I'm outside the atmosphere already. Well, I'm far enough I can quantum. I'm only 10,000 kilometers, so.
Get away from the dream
And I don't need permission to launch.
No, just take off and make sure you look at your angle of attack so it goes to 90, and then just start flying straight up.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
If you can see my name, then you're pointing up.
Yeah.
At this point, I should have told you. That message should have gone away, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, you're right next to me. It's way gone. So you can either go like back to Everest and kind of store any of your loot, and then that way you have more space. You might want to go and buy a backpack. I don't know if you want to do another one of those, so then that way you can actually shoot some guys.
No, I want to secure
Your loot.
my loot.
Alright, so just head back to the space station. So you're looking for that square with the rounded corners.
Why is my loot X
What?
now here?
What?
So my loot, my X is now showing up from my crash.
Yeah, well, it's always going to show up unless you clear it.
All right.
If you hit F2, I believe you can right-click on the red X and just hit. I think you can dismiss it.
Gotta figure out how to move this part.
Might even be like left-clicking on top of it. Might bring up a dismiss. No, you can dismiss it. Don't remember how.
Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll just always kind of sit off there in the side. If you
So
don't,
where are we
there
heading?
we go. So you're heading back to Everest Harbor. So right now, like, we are on the planet Hurston. So you're looking for the marker on like around the planet that again is a square with like rounded edges.
And we're going where though? I see outside Hurston. We're going
Everest Harbor.
to Everest Harbor
The
on that
space
planet.
station.
Oh, the
On the
space
planet
station
we're on.
around it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and that's kind of like your home base. So Hurston is the planet. Lorville is the city, right? That you chose to be your main planet, right?
Okay.
The space station above that it's just easier to use that as your main base, so to say. So that's why we set our respawn point to that, you know. And anything you want to kind of keep, you just go back to that space station and throw it into the local inventory of the space station, and then, you know, it's always at that space station. As long as you're using that as your in and out point, then you always have it right there when you come into the game, you know.
Got you.
If you're carrying it on you and you log out at a different space station, then you'll have it on you. But if you don't have it on you and you log out at a different space station, you don't have access to that inventory unless you go back to the space station that you stored it at. Again, because it's not a worldwide verse inventory that you're dealing with. You're dealing with each place. If it's giving you a local inventory, it is local to that place.
Right.
And once you get to know the game, you might not want to keep Everest as your, you know, like your main spawn point. Depending on what you're doing in the game, you might choose a different spawn point for just that particular time of the game. So again, there's events that happen. Those events will happen in different parts of the verse. They might involve PvP. They might involve you fighting NPCs, but they're really strong NPCs. And you don't want to have to die and fly all the way across the verse again to get to the area where you're fighting these guys. So you might choose to stop at a space station that's close, set that as your spawn point, and then go fight them. If you die, you spawn right nearby. You know what I mean? You're not having to fly,
Right.
15 minutes across the verse to get back to the same spot. But it's just, I tend to use this space station as a main base because it's centralized in the verse. So I can easily, it's the same amount of distance to get to all the other main planets from this one.
Right.
Versus
so,
if you went to one of the outer ones, it could take you double the distance to get to one of the other systems. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what am I looking for again?
Everest Harbor.
Everest Harbor. Okay. All right, I see you. There you are. Jeez Louise.
I'm on it, so you might get a double tap on it.
I think.
So you can either lock on me or lock on the space station, but the space station would be the better bet. And because I'm already here, again, we might be overlapping. This might be where it's best to go into the space map, zoom in on the planet, look for the little blue ring going around the planet, and follow it until you see the name Everest Harbor. Click on it, set, route, and then it'll only show you the one. They have to do something. They've been supposedly working on the star map forever, and I'm hoping that with doing that, they make some kind of a filter system so you can turn that on and off, being able to see people in your group.
Yeah.
So then that way, again, it's not overlapping objects, or sometimes you'll be looking for space stations and the planet overlapping it, or, another point's overlapping. Like sometimes when you're going to some of them, there's like 4 different locations that are all in a line, and you can't lock on to any one of them because it's bouncing from one to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other, and it's just like, and the only way to get it to stop is to go in your star map and physically set a route to the one you want, instead of just being lazy and trying to, manually lock onto it via, just using B. That's the kind of stuff that gets to be annoying with this game more than anything with me.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding stuff, but we'll get there. All right, here's our planet. All right, got a little bit better orientation now.
It takes a while to get used to it.
Yeah. Now we find Will, which is right there.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
could see where a better mouse comes in. And again, sorry I haven't been paying attention as much to chat. It's not like
It's not easy.
It's not like building. You know.
You have to pick your times when you know, in between moving locations or something. Like when you quantum drive, again, great time to, you know, look over at chat and read chat and catch up on chat because you're locked in. It's basically autopilot, you know. I look at it when I'm in between maneuvering. So again, if I'm going from looking at one location to another location, I'm kind of looking over at chat here and there. Your chat is your chat overlaid like on your screen?
No, I have it off to the right of me on another screen.
Oh, okay. You do have two monitors.
Yeah. All right, come on. Give me permission to land. How close do you want me to be, huh?
Oh, what, to be able to call?
Yeah.
Within a
Please proceed
distance.
to assigned landing bay.
Around.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
Just where I go in from the top.
Yeah, that's when you go in from a top one.
Yeah.
Landing gear down. Just where I'm supposed to be, or is it the other side?
I'm not looking at your screen 100% of the time. I don't know what you're looking at.
No, I'm asking myself, really.
Oh. Okay. Damn open mic.
Yeah, it doesn't look like an entrance to me. It is not, indeed. So yes, we need to come up and around.
Okay, so how you can tell is, see how there's like a round circle? It kind of looks like a oil tank stuck on the bottom of that arm.
Yeah,
That's the bottom.
yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
When you're coming in and you're looking at like the main circle of the space station, like the disc itself, if you're not seeing the neon signs, then you're at the bottom. If you're seeing all the neon signs, they're all mounted on the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you come around this arm, you're going to see all the neon signs right above the entrances. That's all you really got to ever pay attention to is there neon signs? No. Okay, let me look on the other side. Hey, look, there's neon signs. It's the easiest way I can explain, like, to figure out what side's what.
Come on, oh. forget that, damn it. Alright, there we go. Alright. We'll learn. Nope. Okay. Now the only thing now for me is I don't know if I'm over it. Yeah, see? And it looks so small.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get a random like with this. That's the only way I can do it at the moment until I get more comfortable here.
So it's easier to look straight down into it and fly down into it and basically roll your ship once you're in it. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
It's easier just to fly straight down in, and then once you're already in the doors, slowly pull up on your mouse and press your crouch key, so that way it starts going down and pulling the nose up, you know, like it pivots it. So you need to be more up, like not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got in. You got in. Keep going towards those control windows.
You are clear to launch.
Landing.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Kind of like that, but
Hey.
no, I know.
I didn't crash.
So how you came in, again, you didn't come in straight down. You came in at an angle.
Yeah.
And so you're not seeing that, again, your ship is 20 feet tall and you're dragging the bottom of it into the door, you know, because you're not far enough forward.
Right.
You have to look at it that your window is almost smashing the wall in front of you, and then you probably have like 30 feet in reality.
Okay.
You know, because again, you're forgetting perspective and the size and of what these things are to you. You know, so that little hole that you're looking at is massive when you actually put your ship in it. Even if you were to come straight down how you're originally trying to do it, like level,
Yeah.
and just trying to come right down. If you knew how to get it and like where you need to be visually, and after a while you do learn, like, okay, I need
Right.
to have this in front of me at this level, at this big, and I know I'm right where I need to be, and I can go straight down. Like there's some guys that come in and they're hauling butt, and they literally just sweep down level and go boop and drop right down in the hole like it was all one motion. It's just like.
Damn.
But when you're to get that ship level, and even with the hole opening, there's so much room around that ship. It's amusing, but to you, perspective-wise, it looks like it's this little, you're trying to thread a needle.
Right. But again, like you said, the more I play it and the more I get accustomed and look, I know where my reference points are and
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Delta One, what's going on? How you doing? And for anyone else I may have missed this evening, I apologize. This is a very, intensive game. Every time I land and take off between, when I'm not on a space station or in a city, and we haven't even gone back to a city yet to try and land there again. But hey, Levi. It's not No Man's Sky. Let's just put it that way. It is considerably more realistic. It's a sim. It's I can't wait to get better at it. Although I need a better keyboard and mouse.
So far you've been to 3 of the 4 major cities. There's one more left. I don't know if you want to go and see that city.
Sure, why the heck not? But let me do some stuff here.
Yep. No, I'm just giving you an idea of what we can do to, again, it gives you. So the flight there is going to be a little bit of it's a 40 million kilometer jump. So that gives you some time to get up, stretch, get a drink, talk to
40
chat,
million
catch up.
kilometer?
Yeah. So the other city that we go to, Area 18, that's a 32 million kilometer jump. To give you a reference of the time.
See, like this, there should be doing stuff.
And like I was saying, I think I need to send you an invite. I don't think you're in Swords Discord, are you? I looked for your name. I didn't see it in there.
I don't know if I thought I was, or I know I'm friends with Sword on Discord, much like all the other
You
things.
might have had personal messages with him, but I didn't see your name in his Discord.
Gotcha.
So worst case is we'll have to hunt down you a link, or I'll send you an invite to his Discord. Because again, there's several guys that play in his Discord. He plays. So it's not just me. You have, if you want to get in the game.
Not just
and
you
get
to
a
bother.
hand. Well, I'm just saying, if you want to play and I'm not around, and you still, want to have a hand, because some of the missions that you do, you could do on your own.
Welcome.
But
to the ASOP
even
vehicle
playing the
retrieval
game
system.
for a long time, you could have difficulty doing some of these missions, where they're almost mandatory that you're supposed to have multi-crew ships. Again, a lot of these ships are neutered unless you have multiple crew members.
Right, because
to
somebody
work the other
operate
guns.
the other guns, yeah.
Like one of the ships I have is a gunship. Like it is made to take things down. But the cannons that I have access to as just a pilot are like size 4 guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
But 2 of the turrets that are two gun turrets, so 4 guns, are size 6.
What's the largest size?
In guns, I want to say it's size. I don't think it's size 9. No, I think it's size 6 or 7. something like that. Missiles go up to like size 9, but it kind of jumps. It's like a size 1, size 2, size 3, and then there might be a size 4, and then it like jumps to size 9.
Right.
And it's not really a missile; they call it a torpedo.
Oh, here's that open doorway into the galaxy.
Either sometimes you get close to it and it'll close automatically, or just go over to the other one. They both go to the same place. If this one isn't doing it, you can just use this one. You gotta go buy different armor.
I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. We'll take a look. I don't know if the armor here I like or not.
Gotcha. You don't have to come up here in order to like do anything with your inventory or anything like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is kind of the. There's not a whole lot here that I dig on, I don't think. All right, let's take a look at our inventory for a minute. But we need a backpack. Yeah, this
You
is.
can get that here.
This is a horrible outfit.
I'll show you what I normally grab. So see this cat right in front of me?
Hold on. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, I need a new desk. This is ridiculous. That is my next purchase. I wanted to get some of the accessories just so I could map out the desk with them. But I think it's time now. Alright, there you are. I'm trying to remember where I am here.
So I usually grab this guy's core armor, like his chest armor, just so I can hold the backpack. I don't use any of the leg armor or the helmet or the arm pieces. I just use the chest piece because it's got like a little cape kind of. And then I usually grab the undersuit that's associated with that one too. But again, everyone has personal taste. What is also visible isn't everything that's available. You know what I mean? So there's more stuff inside the terminal than what's shown, but those are just quick grab items if you want to quick grab them. But the one with the cape is come on. It's Link's core base. You really can't see the, like, there's like a little thing like swooping off to the right of him. Oh, you tried it on. Never mind. I don't like the helmet.
Yeah.
I grab a different helmet. But
How do I do the look around again?
Z.
Oh, yeah. It's not letting me,
Oh, are you in inventory view?
no.
Then you just,
Like it says with the mouse rotate, but it does not rotate for the view. So you can look around your character to see what you look like when you're trying it on. That particular thing does not work.
gotcha.
Yeah, I like that. That's good enough. And I can, yeah, I don't like the helmet, but what the heck.
Like I said, if you go to the terminal, you can buy an individual and not have to.
Yeah, go through that.
It's kind of hard to get right on the core piece to get the core piece to buy. You keep getting the undersuit, but I usually change my undersuit from the white to the black stone core. Or stone skin undersuit is usually the one I'm running. It's like an all black.
I gotta get back into, are all these the same in terms of temperature rating and things?
Pretty much.
Okay.
You talking about undersuits or the armor?
Undersuit.
Undersuits are all identical.
Okay. No fig
The only thing
tree.
that's really different is the armor. So there's like certain armors that are good for cold weather, and there's certain armors that are good for warm weather, but they're completely different. And you wouldn't even be buying those here. You'd be buying those up in the cargo center. All the ones down here are like basic armor, fighting armor. And then the planet we're gonna go to is more like the only thing they have there in the store there is like mining stuff.
Some of the colors are.
I'll be right back, man. I gotta go adjust my AC.
I like that one. That's not bad. Light and medium.
Forgot I set my AC to like 75 the other day when I was leaving to go to work. Don't forget I can't see. Oh, never mind. See, I'm hitting the talk button to talk because that's how used to I am. Like, oh, I'm talking to somebody. I gotta use the push to talk when I'm really trying to talk to chat. It's like, God damn it. Yeah, that's the most annoying part is like you gotta slowly strip down. You can't take your undersuit off unless you take your helmet off. That's the best when you're fighting to try to get your undersuit off and you're like, why won't it come off? You're like, oh, my helmet's on.
Okay, so
because it'll like drag off and then snap right back on, you know. You're like, what the Or sometimes you'll go into inventory and your helmet won't be selectable. So you got to go like in and out of inventory a couple times, and then all of a sudden it's selectable and you can finally drag off the helmet by itself. A lot of it is desync issues. So you going into inventory, the game not realizing you're in inventory, even though you're in inventory, you go to drag something off and the game's like, what are you doing? Nope. And it'll snap right back on. And then by the time you get done fiddling with it, the game is caught up, but you're no longer in inventory. All right. That's funny.
What?
The font they chose right here on the ground sucks. So it says keep clear, but it looks like it says keep clear. Because the K looks almost like an H. And then the A almost looks identical to the R. So it's just weird. I was looking at it kind of at an angle and I was just like, wait, what does that say about heap what? And as you walk up to it, you can see the little kink in the K. It's like, oh. You bought some medium armor. Back again, I see. Welcome. The best is the over and over and over again ad for Orison. Come to Orison.
I gotta say it's
come visit Orison.
I can hear it in the background. The NPCs seem a little more active tonight.
And then normally when you go in a store, they'll spit out like little bulls, you know, they'll spit out things here and there. A lot of the times if you buy something, they'll tell you great purchase, you know, or we don't, you know, to different things. Like every time I walk in and out of the store, she's saying, hi, welcome back, you know. If you just hang out and you're not buying anything, you're just like looking at stuff for a long period of time. Some of them, again, will tell you like, what we have is what we have. If you see it, then, you know, blah, blah, basically telling you there's nothing in the back.
All right. Almost done, almost done. Lot to look through, actually.
I am in no rush.
I'm gonna look completely goofy, I don't care. Alright, what else? Miscellaneous, we got backpacks. Where are the backpacks under? Special weapon? No. Alright. It should. How long have we been on? Oh, jeez. Didn't realize it's been that long.
Or relaxing by Green Circle's infinite spa. With shuttles arriving daily, what are you waiting for? Come, visit Orison, the city in the clouds.
Didn't I just buy, like, arms and legs?
Maybe. Oh. You might have thought you clicked on buy and you didn't.
I'm pretty certain I did.
From the everyday to the highest heights.
Yeah, I
You
bought a
might have.
backpack and everything, no?
On breathtaking views, incredible dining.
Are you have filters on in your inventory?
I don't think so.
And bugs in a sunset that is truly unforgettable.
So on your local site, yeah, click on filters and see if anything's highlighted.
What are you waiting for? Come, visit Orison, the city in
Nope.
the clouds.
Yeah, now I'm getting that city in the clouds thing all the time.
Ready to shift your perspective from the
Ready to shift my perspective.
ready to reset
Ready to reset your expectations. Sure, why not?
Plays on a loop over and over again, man. I want to shoot the speaker so bad.
Alright, I guess we'll try this again.
Yeah, try again. Let's see what happens. If the system might be super delayed. Sometimes, again, due to sync issues, you'll go to buy something and it won't show up right away. Let's see. I'm checking to see.
Oh. Yeah, see, I hit I saw all the transaction complete stuff, you know what I mean?
Mine went through.
I just did one. Oh, here we go. Now I've got a bunch of stuff. Okay. I guess it just needed to wake up. Ooh, no. No. Tolerable.
Oh, you just have the armor that you took off before and the armor that you just bought.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now you have the legs, the backpack. Got the wrong arms for that armor, just so you know.
I know.